Hello, everyone. My name is László Arany, and I'm the managing director of FlixBus in the CE region. And today I was asked to talk about platform businesses and also about the special business model of FlixBus. And I thought that this is not working. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so I thought that I would give like a reflection of my personal experiences, my journey in this field, and how I see these businesses and how I see the future forward. So first, I was a management consultant at Boston Consulting Group, working for large companies on strategy and transformation topics. And yeah, after that, I went to the startup world. I built two platform businesses in Hungary. One of them is Foodpanda, which is online food ordering, which later merged with NetPincér. And the other one is Ismert Orvos, which is pretty much a review and booking site for private doctors. Then I went back to the corporate world, and I led the digital transformation of a big German company, Osram, and I joined FlixBus almost 2 years ago, and started to build and grow the business in the CE region. So when we talk about platform businesses, it was already mentioned before. It can be quite broad. We can talk about social media platforms as well, but here I would rather focus on the platforms for services and products. And I think what for most people comes to mind when hear platform, it's marketplaces, online marketplaces, and aggregator sites. And these sites started already like more than 10 years ago. These were one of the first internet companies, and most of them are very successful. And why? Mostly because they brought something new. They brought a very good customer experience for searching for and comparing different products and services. And also they were asset light, so they were easy to scale, and they were able to grow quickly. Yeah, and on the other hand, what they are lacking from also from my personal experience, it is nowadays you can hear a lot about like customer journey, like this whole customer life cycle, customer experience, and they can these type of businesses can only directly influence a small part of that. Yeah, so they can influence only the comparison part. They can influence the ordering part, but not a lot more. So. As an example, like in Foodpanda, we were not able to influence strongly what the restaurants offer on their menu, how they cook the food, or which ingredients they use. If they use healthy ingredients, it's not expired, whatever. Yeah, so only a smaller part. What they try to do, this business in return, you have the reviews, you have the ratings, so they try to give some quality assurance there, but still they cannot influence directly. I think that's one thing what these businesses are missing. Another thing is that they can bring like digital innovation and optimization only to that part of the business or the operations or the value chain, right? So these businesses cannot, for example, in case of Foodpanda, they cannot optimize kitchen operations, right? They cannot aggregate. They could, and in some cases they do, but it's hard to like aggregate, let's say, the procurement and aggregate I don't know, the meat orders of all restaurants and achieve economics of scale in that part as well. And one more thing is that they can't control the supply side, right? So in case there would be demand for something more somewhere, there is a gap, they can give some recommendations, but they cannot directly make it happen. So as an example, maybe here, there, if I would go on NetPincer, I can find maybe 4 pizza restaurants, but there is no sushi restaurant. But maybe there would be like huge demand for sushi. But yeah, NetPincer cannot make people open a sushi restaurant here, right? And on the other hand, there are the big corporates. In the previous presentation, we heard about what they are lacking. But many people would ask, like, oh, they have the huge customer base. They could have what we also heard, that data is the new oil. So they have that huge amount of customer data they could build on, and they could give better offerings, increase efficiency. And one big advantage is that they own the entire customer experience, the whole customer journey. But yeah, reflecting on what other guys said before, that they are slow to innovate, they are very afraid of changes. Maybe the incentive system in the management is also not in favor of taking risk and really risking current revenue streams or near mid future revenue streams in favor of a long success, yeah, of the company. And if we go into the IT part, what's hindering it? It's in many cases the legacy systems. Like if you think about banking, these legacy systems, it's really yeah, hindering the digital, yeah, transformation of these companies. And there are some companies now in the if we group them into we can group them into platform businesses. Here I label them as asset-light ecosystems. Ecosystems, I know it's used, that term, in many different meanings. And what they try to do, they try to have all the advantages of other platform businesses. Yeah. So being quick to innovate, being very user-friendly, providing a very good user experience, being asset-light, so easy to scale, but at the same time own the whole customer experience, customer journey, and influence it. Yeah, and also address the other shortcomings. So in terms of FlixBus, it means reflecting on these points, it means being asset-light means that we work together with bus partners. We don't own any of the buses, and that way we can easily scale. And we can optimize and control the supply side in a way that if we see like demand for between 2 cities, or we see growing demand, we can increase frequency, we can start a new route, yeah, and we can also provide more digital transformative solutions for the operations of our bus partners as well. So we can really optimize there. We can have even, let's say, in procurement economy scales effect that we have 3-4 bus manufacturers, and now they have the standard FlixBus model, which they can also provide for partners for a lower rate. Yeah? And controlling really the whole customer journey, we can also ensure very high quality. So how does it look like? So what what's our business model? So pretty much, FlixBus in this partnership with bus partners is rather a technology company, the digital disruptor company, and the bus partner is the bus company. Yeah? And we take care of all things what you would consider digital transformation in this industry and other things which have large economics of scale. So just a couple of examples for this. So we take care of network planning, which is a very complex, let's put it that way, mathematical problem. If you think about it, that now we have more than 2,000 destinations, and with actually one interconnection in one day, it's more than 300,000 route options. And you have to optimize that the departure times should fit the real travel demand. You have to optimize that the interconnections should be optimal in the network. You have to optimize for maybe bus station slot limitations. Let's say at airport, in Vienna airport, it's quite limited. And you also have to optimize that operationally, it must be very efficient for the bus partners, so reduce the number of drivers needed, reduce the overnight stays in non-base cities for the bus partners. So this can happen only using innovative digital tools, and actually we do it with in-house built network planning software, which we continuously improve. And here as well, it should be, it's much better if it's a centrally coordinated thing. So we know from airline business, there are airline alliances, and they try to align that the interconnections should be optimal, but it's rather an alignment than a total optimization. And in addition to that, of course, we take care of online marketing, which is a very data-driven thing, very scalable thing. We provide the website, we provide the mobile app. We also provide innovative solutions for the drivers, so driver app, which increases their operational efficiency. In addition to that, we do yield management, which is very new in the bus industry, the same as airlines. We have not fixed prices, but dynamic pricing methods. And in addition to these, we have more like the less like digital innovative things, but still which are has a large economies of scale. So we provide and we arrange the large offline sales network of partners of ticket shops, travel agencies, and so on. We take care of that. We take care of traffic control. We take care of customer service. So the bus partner, they really have to they have to focus on the bus business side, and they do it according to our standards, so it's similar to a franchise model. So we have the own bus standards, and we aim to really provide the best travel experience there, having large leg rooms, having Wi-Fi on the board, and power sockets, so you can charge your phone, laptop, and so on. And we ensure that bus partners really have high quality based on customer reviews, mystery checkings, and so on. So this is the travel itself, but we make sure that the whole customer journey is also like extended customer journey is a very good experience. So one example is on the mobile app, you can just with a couple of clicks rebook your trip to a later time. Yeah. So this is also in the grand travel business. It's quite new and very user-friendly thing. Or if we talk about platforms and ecosystems, we are integrated in other platforms and ecosystems as well. For example, Google Maps. So you can enter an address where you want to travel, let's say from Budapest address, then it tells you, okay, take the metro, go to Népliget, get on a FlixBus, go to Vienna with FlixBus, and then take again the metro, and how do you get to your destination? So it's a very integrated, user-friendly thing. So just a couple of words about how FlixBus started. FlixBus actually is only a 5-year-old company. It started in Germany when the national travel market was, bus travel market was liberalized, and in 2 years became market leader in Germany, and then started international expansion. And now, actually after 5 years, we have pretty much a whole European coverage, and wherever domestic markets are liberalized, so those are the dark green countries, we have also domestic lines. When it's not liberalized, we have, like in Hungary, we have only international lines. And yeah, a couple of numbers. So as I said before, we have more than 2,000 destinations. We have more than 1,700 buses in our fleet of buses of our bus partners. And now we are present in 28 European cities, but we just started in the US as well. And using this ecosystem platform, we also started offering charter bus services, and also started train operations where it's liberalized in Germany. We started offering train trips as well. They are also same way, according to our standards with partners. In Hungary, we started 2 years ago. Then we started first Budapest-Vienna, daily 4 trips. And now after 2 years, we have daily 25, 30 trips, depending on which day of the week and which week of the year. So yeah, we are growing here in the region quite rapidly as well. So yeah, thank you very much for your attention. And since it's a conference, I'm really curious about your views on platform businesses and what's the future. So yeah, feel free to approach me and share your ideas as well. Thank you.